Greetings, my friends, and welcome to Ignition. And today we are going to be going real quickly to Matthew chapter 14, verse 22, starting there. It's a story you probably already know, but I just want to bring some insight out of that for you to start your morning off. The story goes like this. Jesus wanted to go up on the mountain to pray by himself, so he sent his disciples ahead of him. And Jesus says, okay, guys, I want you to cross without me. So they all get in a boat. They're experienced boat guys because they were all fishermen and that kind of thing. As they're going across the lake, this huge storm comes and swamps the boat. They all think they're going to die. It's a terrible day for them. They look out across the ocean and they see this person walking on the water. Walking on the water. And they freak out because they think, oh, maybe it's death coming to get us, or a ghost, or who knows. I don't even know. He's walking on the water. Walking on the water. In the midst of a storm that's going to, sink our boat right now. So as if they weren't scared enough, now they're even more scared than they were, but they see this boat out there. All of a sudden, Jesus' voice comes from that person out on the water and says, hey, it's me, guys, relax. Peter says, if it's you, tell me to come out on the water to you. And Jesus says, okay, come. He jumps out of the boat. And he does it. He starts walking towards Jesus. It's this insane, incredible moment. And all of a sudden he realizes, I'm walking on the water. Walking on the water. In the storm. He's feeling the wind on his face. He's looking at the waves. He's looking at everything that's going on, and he's freaking out. And as he does that, he begins to sink. But before he gets anywhere under the water, Jesus comes along and grabs him up, picks him up, and walks with him back to the boat. Okay, here's the insights I want you to take out of this. Number one, Jesus sometimes leads us into a storm. You wouldn't think that somebody that loves you would lead you into a place that's dangerous and scary and difficult. But Jesus knew that storm was coming. Jesus was setting the disciples up. He sent them into the storm on purpose. If you're in the midst of a difficult time, of a scary moment, of a place that you don't understand, you need to understand that Jesus has walked you here and he knows what's going on. And number two, Jesus sends us into storms so he can reveal himself to us. He wanted to show them exactly who he was. He wanted to walk out on the water to where they were. Number three, every storm you go into, it's an invitation to walk on the water. See, Peter saw Jesus out there. They're in the midst of this crazy storm, and he asks, well, call me out on the water. And then he did it. Difficulty and turmoil and hard times are an excuse for the miraculous. If you're in a difficult time today, if you are headed into a storm as you go into school today or wherever it is you're going, work, school, whatever, understand you are there so Jesus can show you who he is, and you are there so he can help you. This is an invitation to the miraculous. When Jesus does miraculous things, it's not to make you look good. It's to show the world that he is a God that rescues and saves. Anybody could have jumped out of that boat, but only Jesus could save them where they were. All right, wrapping it up. I hope today you're not headed into a storm. I hope today's a great day. But whatever you're headed into, you might get scared. You might even get hurt. But you're not in any danger. If you are in a relationship with Jesus Christ, you're in no danger at all. Sometimes he leads us into storms, but it's only to teach us more about himself. And when we've learned what we need to learn, he shuts that storm down. Not for 1 minute have you been out of his hand. Not for 1 minute have the circumstances of your life been out of his control. No matter what, he will use today to teach you how strong he is and how strong you can be when he's by your side. Now let me pray for you. Abba, I thank you for anyone that's watching this right now, and I bless them in the name of Jesus. I bless them in the name of Jesus to make wise decisions today. I bless them in the name of Jesus to walk through every storm with their head held high, looking for what it is that you have to teach them. And I bless them in the name of Jesus to make loving decisions today. Guys, have a great day. I love you. I'll see you next time.